So, ladies and gentlemen, on occasions, so these are a few areas you can see. These are actually the dingas. I mean, these are South Sudanese rebels. They are the one, yeah, the rebels, and this is Sudanese. And on the other side, that one there is the people from Juba. Okay, so you can see why is this violence happening. And if you see here on event right there, you can see these are not really the military from Khartoum. They are actually uh, those guys. They from Juba Sudan. They're saying they are first group of Ugandan troops. Okay, they're UPDF. And then we are seeing those guys, they are not a UPDF. But if you see a UPDF appeared the day before yesterday, and then they are like this one. This one here is a UPDF, okay? And the Sudanese military. So somewhere there they have their badge. These are them there, right there. This is a UPDF, okay? And then if you look, right, this is 6 years ago. Then they are somewhere there around Sudan border, with their border around the border. So that is them right there, border trees, border tracings, and then that is border tracings. That's when they are lancing this border to addition to South Sudan and Democratic Republic of Congo as Sudan no more, and this Dinga cut. So if you look here, this is the tribal classes which they went in to resolve it. That is 1 years ago, I guess 1 years ago, and that is them right there, and that is them also in Juba and area, and then around Sudan, because the major cases, if you look, that was 6 years ago, and then that's 6 years ago, and let's see, this is the KDF. Okay, a Kenyan military. They are right there in the border. Their faculty is right there in the border. And if you see, they are right here. And then if you read these statements here, the tracings may say it, yeah, the escape from Sudan. That is 39 Kenyans in Sudan evacuated in a KDF lead exercise. And that KDF lead exercise was like this. It's a pickup lead exercise, which has captured their Kenyan within the Khartoum and their children there. The captured was revealed that this guy here, the South Sudan guy, which is right there, you are seeing, is right there. South Sudan guy is right there. This guy here, and the military, their military switch their cases. This is the South Sudan people military. They look, they're tall and they are dark skin. Kenyan, they are not totally dark, too much dark, and then Ugandan, they are not dark enough. And then that is, if you look here, this guy here, they have a lot of catfish. The South Sudan guy, so is the one mislead this to a country, and then once they get there to their border to secure this border as Sudan, capturing the border as Sudan, and then this guy here, which you're seeing right here, misleaded them, and then that's why they all end up where Khartoum vocations. So you can see there they all end up in Khartoum vocations. So if that is the statements there, which has been captured 9 days ago, 9 days ago, and that is 10 years ago. So on overview, this is briefly about Sudan, the new Sudan. So the cases is like this. This right there, you can see this right there. This is Darfur. If for that one, this area here, that is South Sudan, that's Darfur, that is Khartoum, and then this is Equatorial Sudan, and then this is Sudan 1, Sudan 2, Sudan 3, Sudan 4. Okay, so that is the fourth Sudan right there, you can see. And then the military you are seeing there come from here, from Uganda. This is Uganda, and then they come from Kenya here, and then they are Kenya, Uganda, they mix up. They are tracing this line here. This is their line which they are tracing. They are staying within this line here. This is the line called Sudan, which they are tracing here. The Kenyan soldiers, they are right here. So this is their border. Ugandan, they're tracing up to here with the Kenyan. They're mixing up around here, and then they have to trace around up to DRC. And then Sudan has the right also to monitor this line here as a Sudan. Okay, this is DRC and Central Africa. They are monitoring down here. And then Darfur, if you see, this is a chart, and then this is Central. They are doing that because of that one. Now, seeing the Darfur come to this chart here, I mean to this central, and then these people here, they come to central. That's why you may see these people, they know themselves. They can identify this guy is dangerous here. Why? What are they doing here? And then they're saying they're securing this border is fine. Now they will have another disagreement. That's why there is a fighting right here that occur. This day, now not that one, because this guy here is energetic, is English, and this guy here is Kenyan, is energetic, the KDF, and this is UPDF. So they have to come here, and then they will drive around here to this border here. This is where they have to monitor around here. They are staying around here because they are not using in Ethiopia. They are using right here this guy, which is the Baragazal, up right there, and then they are going here because they created a border right here with the Sudan. Now they are fighting between right here with the Khartoum. That's why if you see, he's the one right there. This guy here created this fight, and then between the military that they migrated from Uganda, and here Uganda is not migrated. He's a border to Sudan. So if he's a border to Sudan, they are tracing this guy to be fired, and then the guy resisting that the force is coming from here for them to stay here a border. You see, so that is the situation. What can we do right there perfectly that we can secure? So those are criteria and evidence that we can trace only, and we find is inappropriate unless the consideration is a must there for people to observe. That is not a beyond limit, and it must remain within the limits that may be achieved. Otherwise, on overview, that is criteria to do with that one there. Of course, we see mostly that is the people they are seeing, and they're saying what are requirement there, that people should do. Of course, there are plenty of requirements that people should do. And if you see, we try to create a badge, and that badge we created here, sealed that I'm residing here in this country here. And then this is the country that we enforced, okay, to be the Sudan. And then those are the areas that we focus upon. And then that is briefly about who we are and then what we do. Otherwise, that is criteria to do with those areas. And then if on the implementations of the so-called our transactions records, and then what we do here, those are cross-sections, okay, for this particular months, and then those are cross-sections. And then those cross-sections may say that's 700 trillion US dollar, okay, deposited for this one, for any of those disasters that we are seeing, because we are editors, because we have the few capabilities. And then of course that will be mandates that we should do, because that's the 90 trillion, of course. There is a split there around Africa, and then that will reconstruct that is particular splits. Okay, so that is the overview areas that we work around here. So per those receipts. And if you see the reasons we put is like those ones there. You can see if we put on the wall, this is the wall systems, and then the wall systems can tell you we have what they call here uh, that one there. Okay,